We have to know many things in order to live well with other faiths and not be attacking other faiths and only saying, my faith is the best, is the only one, and the others are heretics. That is not the right concept. Because as I have studied many religions I know, all main good religions came from the same source, God. And their knowledge, their explanations, their teachings could be understood slightly differently because of the ways they express them. But if you truly know the best method, like the Kuan method, which is the only method that leads to Buddhahood, then you are highly enlightened. Then you truly understand your religion and all religions is true. Other methods can possibly give you liberation and not return you to suffering, birth, life, sickness, and death. But it won't give you Buddhahood. Some could even take many lifetimes. The Buddha also admitted that. That's why he gathered 25 arhat, great masters of that time, to teach, to explain, expound to his beloved attendant, Ananda, about which method is the best.
Thereupon, the Tathagata said to Manjusri, "Son of the Dharma king, these 25 bodhisattvas and arhats who no longer need to study and learn have related the expedient methods used by them at the start of their practice for their realization of Bodhi. In reality, each of these methods does not differ from and is neither superior nor inferior to the others. Tell me which one of them is suitable to Ananda so that he can awaken to it, and which one is easy of achievement for the benefit of living beings who, after my nirvana, wish to practice with the Bodhisattva vehicle in their search for Supreme Bodhi. I now submit to the world-honored one that all Buddhas in this world appear to teach the most appropriate method, which consists in using pervasive sound. The state of samadhi can be realized by means of hearing. Thus was Avalokitesvara freed from suffering. Hail to the regarder of sound, who, during eons countless as Ganges sand, entered as many Buddha lands to win the power and comfort of his independence, and bestow fearlessness upon all living beings. O you who have achieved the sound profound, the seer of sound the purifier, who, unfailing as the sound of ocean tides, saves all beings in the world, make them secure, ensure their liberation and attainment of eternity. Excerpts from the Surangama Sutra.
So the Kuan Bodhisattva has expounded that this Kuan method is the best. It's the one that leads you to Buddhahood, if you want to be with Buddha, and of course liberated at the same time. This is the sure way because it's direct. If you have a direct flight to New York from where you are, then surely you will reach New York. Every other flight will go in different directions, but not to New York. That's the method that the Buddha emphasized for the assembly of his monks, including Ananda. And that's the method I teach. But you see, not every monk knows this method. There are some monks who came and studied with me and they know it. But how many other monks would know this exceptional best method of the 84,000 methods that you can choose from to enlighten yourself and also to liberate yourself? With a master, of course, with a living master who teaches you, of course. It's not just the method, it's the masters who master it. If you are lucky to meet such a one and are taught this superior method, then you surely will be enlightened and will become a Buddha. Thus, Shakyamuni Buddha, the world honor one, introduced this to Ananda through Manjusri Bodhisattva, who exultingly praised the master of Guanyin method, contemplating the inner eternal sound stream. Guanyin, as this bodhisattva spent numerous eons practicing this method for self-realization and for rescuing the suffering beings in all worlds. From 84,000 methods, the Buddha taught Ananda the Guanyin method, the method to contemplate on the original eternal sound within and the eternal light within. That's the method that will lead you to Buddhahood, total enlightenment. But alas, how many monks know this? That's why they attack me, because they misunderstand. Not all monks who attack me are demons, because I do not always respond to all the attacks. Shakyamuni Buddha taught also many other methods of different levels to his followers, as you know already. So he introduced many other Buddhas to them, the Amitabha Buddha, Medicine Buddha, Kristigava Bodhisattva, etc. And the Buddha also taught the method of contemplating the physical body. And some even contemplated so deeply that they saw the body is only bones. Of course, that's the structure of our body, the frame which our body is built upon. But this body and all this structure and the minds which functions to direct the body's parts to function, these are from the second level only. Thus, if you contemplate on that, you might avoid hell, and maybe when you go up there, you see the Buddha and other holy saints, then you can learn with them. But it takes a long, long, long time. And many other methods contemplate on different chakras of the body, meaning different centers of the body, even from the feet upward, or from the solar plexus onward. But it takes long, long, long journey, long, long, long practice. It could be many lifetimes until you reach the crown chakra. So the Guanyin method brings you the best, the highest, starting from the highest chakra already. But it needs a master, truly an expert master who can open it for you to go up there. You see, the highest chakra needs an enlightened master to help you to open it up. And some so-called masters also teach you similar inner light and sound methods. But if his level is low, then that's all he can take you to. Like he only attained the second level or third level, for example, then that's all. That is where he can take you. He can't take you any further than that. And some fake masters, of course, they don't have anything to teach you. They just talk the same. They copy my talk. Exactly. Even copy, playing with bird people. Then, oh my God. It's such evil, because to mislead people into your low evil domain is the worst thing you can do to anyone. But of course, evil entities, they do that. That's what they do. They mislead people, they cheat people, they delude people into believing in them so that they can have a bigger entourage, so they can control them, can enslave them and make them do wicked things for them, to make the world chaotic and loveless and warlike, so that they can control people's minds. And then they can create war and all that in order to eat up the astral bodies and the energies of the agonizingly dead, or even still alive, half dead, or nearly dead people. So it's very dangerous to be near some monsters like that, who fake to be a monk or fake to be a teacher. In some of the black magic or normal magical practice, some people can be adapted to sucking the juice out of, for example, an orange, so that they don't have to even eat the orange. They can use their magical mind to suck up all the juice from the orange and make the orange become empty and squeeze up, just an empty shell. Furthermore, some evil people, they have this kind of power to suck up people's life force and energy. So whoever goes near them or believes in them, if they want to eat that person up, then they keep sucking them up gradually until that person withers and dies, like a dead flower, nothing left. It depends on how many evil fake masters do that together to one person. If only one, then it takes long, and then that person doesn't die and wither so quickly. It's slowly. Yeah. Most of them, they do that so that nobody suspects their evil deed. And also they don't need a person's life force or the life force in one day or one go. They do it slowly, sipping it, like you sip in water. And this is really evil. So you might see somebody who has been kind of adored by the big public, or even been forced the title of Buddha, living Buddha on them. But that person will cause death, sudden death immediately, or slow death by making the followers or the monks next to them die slow death with severe sickness. It doesn't have to be a monk, just somebody who follows that idol closely. Then suddenly it just becomes ill, gravely ill, and slowly dies. Or dies quickly. It depends also on how many entities in that group will suck up that person's life force. This is very dangerous to just believe in anybody. There's so much work for me to do and so much I can't even explain. I just hope some people would understand, or at least my own God disciples, they should understand this. That's why I explain all this to you. And that's why God wanted me to reveal those evil entities. There are more, still hidden, or not easy to be exposed. Though this is a time they will show up more obviously than before. They are also much more powerful because they lured so many humans into their gang, thus doing sinful deeds, earning different painful hell. So the evil demons can use that agonizing energy to empower themselves, because that's how they continue to exist and get stronger. That's their food. So it's better to stay focused only on God, saints, good benevolent thoughts. Avoid bad vibe persons and keep wise friends. Do not go into the cemetery at night, least of all to sleep there, as few are strong enough to deal with the bad energy there. You could be unwittingly possessed by demons. At night, they are ruthless and stronger than usual. Please take good care. If you have to pass through the cemetery, remember God, reciting saints' names non-stop. Ask for protection. May you always be vigilant and safe by heaven's grace. Oh, poor people in this world, poor people.